Hello guys, and welcome to episode 24 of my Houston Texans Connected franchise here on Madden NFL 25, and it will be week 1 today. In the 2015-16 season, we will be going up against the Tennessee Titans in Tennessee, and you can see here, I'm just showing you guys the depth chart again just to make sure you guys remember it. You can see right there we do have Angelo Herrera, who we did draft with our first pick. We did draft him in the second round since we did trade down, and we will have some key debuts today that we did sign in free agency. We did sign former Oakland Raider quarterback Terrell Pryor since Josh Johnson wanted too much money. We ended up signing Terrell Pryor for about a little bit more than that. And yeah, so then we also have Jordy Nelson, wide receiver from the Green Bay Packers. We did sign since Andre Johnson did retire. And we also did sign 2 defensive tackles to upgrade the spot. That was probably our weakest position last year, and that was Sione Pua and Dotata Pecco. But you can see right there, Arian Foster will be out for week 1. So will Jared Crick and Dominic Hickson. So Danny Woodhead will get the start today. Darren Craig will get the backup, but Danny Woodhead will get pretty much 90% of the carries. And the Tennessee Titans quarterback, they did draft one, I believe, but he was injured. And Brock Osweiler will be their quarterback today. And they do have a rookie head coach named Victor Strancher. He's making his debut, I guess, against us. And yeah, so we have just started the 2015-16 season and is underway. Keyshawn Martin is on the return. He's out to the 5, to the 10, to the 15. Spin moving out to the 19-yard line. So here comes Terrell Pryor entering to make his first snap as a Houston Texan. And it's going to be a handoff to Danny Wood, and he will get out to the 19-yard line. Tackled by Jarrell Casey. Here you can see our offensive line and our running backs and wide receivers. But our early third down, Terrell Pryor is going to drop back to throw, and he's going to look for a guy. We did sign in the offseason as well, Joe Webb, but he is going to drop it. So that is going to be a big loss right there. We needed the first down, but we didn't get it. And on 1st and 10, Brock Osweiler is going to head off to Chris Johnson, who's going to pick up the first down. Gain of 11 yards. They're going to be looking to hand off to Chris Johnson today. He's their main offensive target. And you can see right here, Brock Osweiler is going to throw a nice out route to Josh Boyce for a gain of 13 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 4 from midfield. It's going to be shotgun set for Brock Osweiler. He's going to drop back to throw, and he's going to find Kendall Wright on the wheel route, tackled by Jonathan Joseph, but he's going to pick up 21 yards to make him to the 29-yard line. But now on a 3rd and 9 from the 28-yard line, Delaney Walker in motion. Brock Osweiler is going to drop back to throw, and he's going to get sacked by Brooks Reed for a loss of about 8 yards. And yeah, so that will be a punt away, and we will have it from the 12-yard line. Terrell Pryor on his second drive now is going to hand off to Danny Woodhead, who's going to stumble and tumble his way for a gain of 6 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 4, the very next play. Terrell Pryor is going to drop back to throw, and he's going to find Jordy Nelson on the slant route. That is Jordy Nelson's first big game catch, really. He did have one short one in the beginning of the game, but he's going to get a nice game right there. And on a 1st and 10, Terrell Pryor is going to roll out to the right. Terrell Pryor is going to pick up a couple nice blocks, including Owen Daniels. And Terrell Pryor is up the sideline to the 30, to the 35, to the 20, to the 15-yard line. A 57-yard rush for Terrell Pryor right there, showing how he's a dual-threat quarterback, showing how he can pass the ball and he can run the ball. And now on 1st and 10, we're going to have to Danny Woodhead, and Danny Woodhead is going to get brought down at the 2-yard line. But first to go from the 2, Terrell Pryor is going to do play action to Darren Craig, and he's going to find the newly signed tight end we did sign in the offseason, Heath Miller, former Pittsburgh Steelers tight end. He's going to contribute early. A nice pass from Terrell Pryor to get his first touchdown pass as a Houston Texan. So now the defense is back on the side of the ball. From the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, they're going to hand off to Chris Johnson, who's going to break a tackle, and he's going to pick up the first down. Not a very good job by the defensive front for the Houston Texans. But on a 2nd and 2, Brock Osweiler is going to give it back to Chris Johnson, who's going to cut his way, spin move, and pick up the first down to the 49-yard line. And now, very next play, 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. The blitz is coming, but Brock Osweiler is going to go deep, and it is up. And it is picked off by second-year man-free safety Jovonta Holloman. Looking to knock in that sophomore slump. He's going to start contributing early with that interception right there. Now, 1st and 10, we're going to hand off to Danny Woodhead. And Danny Woodhead's going to pick up a very nice gain right there to make it a 2nd down. But now 3rd and 5. Dropping to throw. Terrell Pryor is going to find Jordy Nelson over the middle. He's going to be Terrell Pryor's main target throughout the season. So now a long 3rd and 14 right here. Terrell Pryor's going to jump back to throw, and he's going to find Heath Miller, who's not going to come close to picking up the first down. So we're going to be forced to punt. So we're not going to score off the turnover. So now 1st and 10 from the 27. We are in the 2nd quarter now, and Brock Osweiler is going to hand off to Chris Johnson. He's just going to keep feeding him the ball, and he's going to keep almost picking up first downs. So now on 3rd and 8, Brock Osweiler is in shotgun set. He's going to try back to throw, and he's going to find Josh Boyce, who's going to pick up the first down. He's going to get hit hard by Javonte Holloman, but he will pick up the first down nonetheless. Now 2nd and 10 from the 32. Brock Osweiler is going to hit Josh Boyce once again, and he's got 3 catches for 33 yards in this game. So now a 3rd and 1. Man in motion. It looks like it's going to be a handoff to Chris Johnson, but newly signed defensive tackle that we did sign in the offseason, Sione Puha, is going to make a huge tackle for loss right there in the backfield, and that will only force him to a field goal, so we still will have the lead at this point. But Terrell Pryor is going to make his first mistake as a Houston Texan, throwing an interception right there in our side of the field, so they're going to have great field goal position. So now on 1st and 10, Chris Johnson is going to get it, and he's going to get stopped at the 1. I believe Brooks Reed did make the tackle right there. So now 3rd and goal. We did hold him to 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line, but that won't be enough because Chris Johnson will just score the touchdown right there to make it a 10-7 ball game. So just like that, we find ourselves in a hole. We're down 10-7, our first deficit of the year. So now 2nd and 2 from the 28. Terrell Pryor is going to find DeAndre Hopkins on the curl route. That will be his first reception as a Houston Texan. So now we're a 3rd and long right here, 3rd and 11. Terrell Pryor is going to drop back to throw, and he's going to go deep to Jordy Nelson. And Jordy Nelson is going to come down with a Randy Moss-like catch right there. He will be injured on the play, but he will return shortly. So now 2nd and 7, Terrell Pryor is going to roll to the right, and he is going to find Heath Miller for the first down right there. And the 2nd quarter is approaching the end. So 38 seconds, 37 seconds. Terrell Pryor is going to drop back to throw. He's going to roll out to the right. He's going to pick up a couple nice blocks, and he's in for his first rushing touchdown of the season. And there he is, the dual threat quarterback himself, Terrell Pryor. Already has a passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown in this game. So the Tennessee Titans would end up tacking on a field goal to make it a 14-13 score going into halftime. We do have a 1-point lead, and we do not get it at halftime since we did start off with the ball. And Brock Osweiler is going to hand off to Chris Johnson, who's going to hurdle his way for a first down. He already has over 100 yards in this game. Our defense is not playing too good, but Brock Osweiler on 3rd and 12 is going to throw an incomplete pass right there. I believe that was intended for Josh Boyce, but we will have it now. 1st and 10, Terrell Pryor is going to drop back to throw. Terrell Pryor is going to get sacked for a loss of 13 yards right there. So now it's going to be 2nd and 23. Terrell Pryor is going to drop back to throw, and they were playing press coverage on DeAndre Hopkins, and he's going to break loose. A spin move and knocked out of bounds at the 29-yard line. That's his 2nd catch for 50 yards on the game. 3rd and 7 right here. Terrell Pryor is going to drop back to throw, and it is going to be incomplete. So we will have to tack on the field goal with Randy Bullock. So we're going to take a 4-point lead, 17-13. Now 2nd and 9 for Brock Osweiler. He's going to throw it up, and Brandon LaFell is going to make a nice toe-tapping catch right there to fall out of bounds. A very nice job to keep his feet in bounds. Now 1st and 10. They're going to keep handing off to Chris Johnson. And why would they stop? He's going to break a tackle, get hit hard by Jonathan Joseph, but nonetheless, he will pick up the first down. So now 3rd and 8, man in motion. Brock Osweiler is going to drop back to throw, and he's going to go deep, and it is incomplete right there. I believe that was intended for Kendall Wright, and Jonathan Joseph was covering him, so they would have to be forced to punt it away. 1st and 10 from the 15. Terrell Pryor is going to find Joe Webb. I believe that is his 2nd catch, for 14 yards on the game. We did sign him, former Minnesota Vikings quarterback. Yes, quarterback. And now 2nd and 9, Terrell Pryor is going to find Jordy Nelson on the curl route right there. So he's already got over 90 yards in the game. Terrell Pryor is looking for him early and often. And Terrell Pryor is going to stumble over Danny Woodhead and get sacked by Jarrell Casey for the 2nd time in this game. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 21. We will be forced to punt it away. And now Brock Osweiler is going to drop back to throw. Brock Osweiler is going to get picked off by Kareem Jackson right there to give us great field goal position. Great job by Kareem Jackson to have the play recognition to realize where the ball is and the awareness. And now 2nd and 9. Terrell Pryor is going to find Jordan Nelson, and that's going to put him over the 100-yard marker right there. You can see the quarterback comparison, and Terrell Pryor is having a great game right now, just besides that interception. But besides that, he's having a great game. Now 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. We are going to hand off to Danny Woodhead, and he's going to get the touchdown. right there to make it a 24-13 game. Just like that, we are now up by 11. Now 3rd and 5 for Brock Osweiler and the Tennessee Titans. He's going to drop back to throw. He's going to find Brandon LaFell, who is somehow not going to pick up the first down. I was sure he was going to, but he ended up not. So they're going to be forced to punt. And now 2nd and 10. Terrell Pryor is going to find DeAndre Hopkins for the first down right there. He's got 3 catches for 68 yards in this game. And we're going to still, even though we do have Jordy Nelson, we're still going to be looking for DeAndre Hopkins most of the time. And now 3rd and 7, Terrell Pryor is going to find Heath Miller over the middle for the first down. He's got 4 catches, 46 yards, contributing early as a Houston Texan. And now 1st and goal on the 1. Terrell Pryor is going to drop back to throw, and he's going to throw the fade route up to Jordy Nelson, and he will come down with it. And that's going to make it a 31-13 ball game. And now we are pretty much pulling away this lead right now. One more stop, and we will have this game in the bag. 3rd and 10. This is our opportunity. Brock Osweiler is going to drop back to throw, and he's going to get hit hard by J.J. Watt, and it will be incomplete. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 now. We would run out the clock after they punted, and they're just going to throw up a Hail Mary. We already won this game, and yeah, it's going to be batted down by a couple defenders, and we will go 1-0 on the season. We are going to come into Tennessee against a division rival and win 31-13. Their head coach will not win his first game of his career. But, yep, Terrell Pryor played great. Jordy Nelson played great. Kareem Jackson and Javonte Holland both had interceptions. So, yeah, that's a plus right there. So, you can see Terrell Pryor had 278 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. And he also had a running touchdown. And Danny Woodhead didn't do that bad for himself. So, yeah, we'll just look at the receiving. Jordy Nelson had 112 yards and a touchdown. Heath Miller had 62 yards and a touchdown. So, yep, that'll be it for the video. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you guys in the next video.